he's light skinned.
Word. And I am
With long hair.
and then he just described me in the opposite, bizarro version of J-Steed.
It's that introverted, perverted youngin' from out that BX. J-Steed and the problem solver. Mr. Every Night. Mr. Every Night. Mr. Every Night.
So every night, let's start it off pretty light. I tried to ride out for the long haul. Notice, this is to the ghetto lifestyle. Okay, talk on it. I'm not gonna hold you.
Hey, what's going on, Rat Pack Tribe? I am the dark-skinned marksman, and he is...
Mr. Every Night, the problem solver.
And this is Rat Pack Media. Best show that you've ever come across in the universe. Anyway, so before we get started with our topic, I just want to do a few, corrections in some of the information that's been delivered in our previous shows, especially our COVID specials that we did, what was it, like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. So it was said that there were no racial disparities in New York as it pertained to COVID on this show. Now, everybody knows, everybody has an internet connection. Anybody who could turn on the TV or watch TV can see that there are a lot of racial disparities, and these are usually due to the fact that minorities are not receiving the same treatment that whites are as far as getting seen by doctors. Like, for example, one of our guests, Suge. I don't know if you remember Every Night, but Suge even said it himself. First time he went to a doctor to even get tested, they just asked him what his symptoms were, and then they said you got COVID and sent them home.
Yeah.
Then he had to then go and go to his actual personal doctor just to get the test. You know what I'm saying? So that right there was a clear indication that there is some racial disparities. And we had somebody on the show who dealt with that, excuse me. And then just going outside, you can see it yourself, like from the delivery people, from the MTA workers, from even healthcare providers. A lot of these people are minorities that are out here. You know what I'm saying? So that also attributes to the fact that there's such a high death rate amongst minorities in New York. I can't really speak for what's going on across the country, but that's just what it is here in New York. You know.
But it's funny that you mentioned that like MTA workers. You know what kills me right now?
What's that?
Because I know they're gonna raise the fare, and they're gonna say COVID is one of the reasons why they're raising the fare. But you know they're wasting money by having people in the token booths. These people are doing nothing. They're doing nothing. They're not even taking money from Metro cards.
Right.
They're just sitting there.
All right. Well, you got your issue with that. Obviously, I'm not gonna knock you. I mean, you technically you're an essential worker, so you're riding these trains every day. You know, I honestly haven't been on a train in 2-3 months now.
Yeah, so like, let's say if I needed a Metro card and I went to them, they would point me to the machines.
Right.
So why are you sitting there?
I totally understand your issue. I get it. I get it.
Like, I come in the station, they're reading books, watching like TV or their phone, and I was like, yo, how are you getting paid to do this?
Right. But yeah, and still, like I said, I just felt that we needed to up some things, because I don't want the integrity of the show to be jeopardized because information was delivered incorrectly, or there were situations where, you know, certain folks could not see beyond the bubble that which is their life, and assuming that life reflects the life of everyone else, and that's just not right. It's not fair. You know, if you live a certain lifestyle and you can afford that lifestyle, you shouldn't think that everybody else does. Okay. So that being said, I apologize to our listeners and our viewers. And when I mention viewers, that just means that we are now up on YouTube. So please check us out on YouTube. The search for Rat Pack, I believe it's still under Rat Pack Radio. I may need to check that out, but if not, check for Rat Pack Media on YouTube, and you'll get to see our raw video footage of some of our shows that we recorded in the past. And yeah.
And some of the videos, because of certain situations, they're not full videos. You'll see like a picture and the audio, just because we don't want to put things out there for certain reasons.
Right, just to protect, I guess, the identity of some of our guests. Or just be respectful of some of our guests who don't want their faces out there, which is cool.
Well, yeah, especially the COVID joints.
Right. So, every night, what's going on with you? How's life been treated?
Oh man, it's been alright. You know what I mean? Just trying to situate this Red Dead Redemption since it's on the Game Pass. Try to posse up. It ain't working too right.
All right, for those who don't know, he's talking about video games that on the Xbox. They're on Xbox Live rather. They have a thing called Game Pass, and Red Dead Redemption 2 is now on there for play. So yeah, we've been rocking out with that. What else has been going on with you?
Not much besides work, eating and getting fat. That's it.
Okay. All right, not a problem. I feel I'm a little messed up right now because I was about to do a cup check, but I don't have anything in my cup. You got anything?
Nah, I don't got nothing right now.
Oh man.
I should have put something out before we started.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a quick intermission and make me a drink. You know, that's the power of recording. You know, you get to edit a little intermission sound in there. Right. So I'll be right back. Just gonna make me a quick drink. Okay, so we are back. Sorry about that to our listeners. Just had to refresh our cups real quick. So every night cup check. What you got?
Screwdriver.
Okay, simple and effective. I'm drinking Afro Head rum with some ginger ale. Pretty good.
Nice.
So, oh wait, cheers.
Oh word. Red cups.
Okay. So, got any suggestions, any movies, any shows, anything going on?
Oh man, I watched something on Netflix. It's kind of maybe like a chick comedy, I want to say.
Do you remember the name?
Oh, Have I Ever?
Oh,
I believe it's the name.
I think my daughter was watching that last week. Have I?
Hold up.
Never,
Wait a minute.
Something like that.
Something ain't right.
I have never, or never have I ever.
Yeah.
I think it was never have I ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter was watching. I was taking a nap, so I didn't get to watch what that was about. How was
it? I want to say is not too sexual themed, but they do talk about it, so I don't think you would want her to watch that.
Oh, well, thank you for the update, because I was knocked out.
Because, yo, this chick actually goes up to dude, was like, yo, what's up? Try to trying to get this or what? Because he was trying to bring her virginity and stuff. It's just like, yo,
Right,
what the
right.
hell?
All right.
But
All
they don't have any of that. It's just the talk of it.
Got you.
But it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. And it's kind of weird to see the Asian chick playing a high school student.
Asian.
Is an Asian chick on the show. She's on Legends of Tomorrow. So after seeing her play an adult, it's just so weird to see her playing a kid.
All right, that's what's up. Me, honestly, I can't say I remember. Did I see anything new on Netflix? Good question. You see, nah, I haven't watched anything new because I've just been letting my daughter control the remote. So just been watching a whole bunch of kiddie things, man. You know, I did check out. I think it's called Solar Opposites or something like that. Have you heard of this?
No.
It's made by the folks that do Morty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was on last night. I wasn't watching it though.
Yeah, I mean, it was on Hulu. I was watching. I think I watched the first episode and fell asleep during the second. Not because it was boring, just because I was a little tipsy, passed out. Yeah, from what I saw, it was pretty cool, pretty interesting, pretty good. Definitely recommend it to our listeners. Also, I want to point out that every night has he actually revealed to me that he wants to try to lean towards a more cleaner show. So
you can try. I doubt it's gonna happen.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not even gonna give you the satisfaction of a promise.
Yo, Bump said we've been drinking.
Exactly. You know, like to ask or make such of a request when there's liquor involved, it's like, come on.
Exactly.
Come on, son. You're wild.
Yo, we be fucking streaking and shit.
we can try to give it an effort. You know what? We could try to probably make a game of it. Maybe on the next recording. We can try to do that. Maybe add some shots to the rules.
By then we done fucking forgot.
Well, there you go. It's gonna make it fun. You know, especially
should be
people at home.
We're rated R. Richard Pryor status.
Bro. Word. So let's jump right into the topic. When did you find out that you got cheated on? How did you find out you got cheated?
Well, you got two stories, so you should
All
start.
right, I'm gonna kick it off. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely kick it off. So, you know what? Let me start with the lighter. Kind of hard to say which. All right, yeah, I'm gonna start with what I think is the lighter. So, now this particular situation, I want to say it lasted because when I found out was actually after he and I broke up. You know, so that made it not so hard to deal with when it came to matters of the heart. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point I was already out of love. You know, so it didn't really affect me when I found out. But it kind of did hurt my pride some because, you know, I kind of felt like I was the man. You know, so it was definitely a humbling situation. But pretty much, all right, so this person and I, we were together, I want to say maybe about 2 years, 2.5 years, something like that, right? And she kind of came, well, you know what? I met her before I ended up with the person who I had a daughter with, right? Now, the situation didn't work out. So she kind of came back into my life at a very dark time in my life, right? I'm dealing with going to court, I'm fighting all kinds of crazy allegations, all kind of nonsense, right? So I'm thinking that this person was going to be that person to hold me down and actually, bring me back to sanity, because I kind of all but gave up on love. Like, I didn't care about it. I didn't want to deal with nobody. I kind of was becoming a bit of a hermit, a recluse.
So you wasn't even getting poon just to get it? Wow.
I like, seriously, I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to bother with nobody. I couldn't say that I fucked around and became gay or anything, because that did not happen. But in all honesty, I kind of
you just became asexual.
Right, so to say. Like, I just didn't want to bother with any females at all, because all the shit I was dealing with, I felt like, it's women's fault. Like, I was blaming everything on women. Like, that's where I was. It was terrible. Like, I probably needed therapy. I'm not even on front. Maybe I still need therapy. Somebody once told me that I deal with relationship PTSD.
Yeah, you probably do.
Right. I mean, as most men probably do, but I'll be the first to admit, I do deal with relationship PTSD. Anyway, so she kind of came at a time when I was at a dark point in my life. While I was going to court, I ended up losing my job. I still had to pay for a private attorney to defend me. So I'm thinking like, she was down for me, had my back. Everything was cool. She didn't stress me over anything, because she understood that I ain't have the money to go out like that. I ain't have money to take her places and do stuff. So I will say I was very reluctant on even starting a relationship with her, but she hung in there. So I was like, you know what? All right, fuck it, we together, right? So boom, right? Everything is cool. I got my job, started making good money again, and once that kind of came into play, there was a bit of a switch or a flip in her attitude towards me, right? So I ain't really react to that. You know what I'm saying? So what ended up happening was, just to give another bit of background, the way I met her, right? My homeboy was dealing with her homegirl, so it kind of was a hookup. Now, my homeboy ended up breaking up with the girl he was with, and the girl that he was with, ended up getting with this new dude, and the new dude was a lawyer. So now,
he had that ball of money.
Yes, he had. Well, so they thought. So son was like tricking off on everybody. Like, he was spending on his new girlfriend and all her friends. So here go my ex thinking, life is sweet on this side. So she starts on the low talking to one of his people, right? So later on, I found out that one of his people was actually homeboy's brother. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that situation folded, and then she ended up talking to one of his friends. I was like, this chick was really out there like that? Like,
that's crazy.
She went from homie to homie. You know what I'm saying? So boom, right? Now here I am.
And meanwhile, she was still with you.
Right. Well, mind you, I found all of this out after the fact. So because it was one night, I'm like, I had my daughter with me for a week. So I'm hitting her up like, are you coming over? She's coming up with mad excuses to try to avoid me. But little did she know, one of my homies was actually in the spot that she was at. And he was texting me everything that she was doing. He was like, son, your shorty up in here dancing real crazy with some dude. I was like, word? So I'm texting her like, where you at? I'm to the crib. Giving me mad excuses, right? So then the joint that messed me up, he was on the dance floor tongue kissing homeboy.
But did she ever tell you she was at the club, or she told you she was home?
Nah, she told me she was at the spot.
Oh, all right. At least she told you that.
Yeah, at least. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but wait, here's the thing, right? No, let me retract something. Homeboy didn't tell me as it was going on. Sorry. He told me after the fact. You know what I'm saying? By the time he told me, she and I had already broke up. I kind of misspoke.
Oh, wow.
So what happened was, at some point, right? I called her lying to me, right? She was gonna hang out with some dude, right, to go get drinks to catch up. So I asked her straight up, like, yo, homeboy smash? He was like, no. I was like, okay. Then I go to my homeboy and I hit him up. I was like, yo, you remember this cat's name? Now, mind you, I had already knew that she did, but I just wanted confirmation. So I was like, yo, when I mentioned dude's name, he was like, yo, don't let her hang out. This cat is mad aggressive. He gonna go for it. I was like, word? So then, you know, I get on the phone with her. I'm like, yo, why you lie to me? Oh, because here's when she flipped on me. Oh, because you working now. You don't take me out. We don't go nowhere. We don't do nothing. I'm like, oh, snap. Before, when I didn't have money, everything was cool. Now I got money. You expecting all the stuff. That's funny. Right? Now, the thing is, I was trying to save money up so I could get a car. You know what I'm saying? So we could go places and do things, and not just locally. You know what I'm saying? But she couldn't see beyond that. You know what I mean? So anyway, long story short, on the low, she's over there starting something up with the next dude. So she calls me up one day. So she tells me that she feels like at this point, she and I are better off being friends. So I'm like, well, what do you mean? She's like, well, you don't help pay my cell phone bill, and you know I'm not working. You don't give me no money for no Metro cards to get around and go to my job interviews. You don't give me no money to put in my pocket. What if I'm hungry in these streets? And then the icing on the cake was, you don't give me no money for my father's books. Now, her father was in jail for like maybe 4 or 5 years, which was longer than our relationship. And I never met the guy. But yet you want me to put money on this dude's books? You freaking kidding me?
She bugging.
Right. So once she said, I don't think my needs are being fulfilled, mind you, all of her needs had something to do with money. So I said, you know what? Fuck this and fuck you. And I hung up the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't treat somebody like that that's trying to do good by you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how I found out she cheated on me. So my homeboy, he was still cool with his ex that he broke up with, and she revealed to him that Shorty was doing me dirty on the low behind my back. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah. So that when I found that out, that was like a huge blow to my pride and my ego in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't heartbreaking because at that point I had fallen out of love with her because, you know, everything that she said she would never do, you know, that my ex before her did to me, seemed like she was on the road to try and do. You know what I'm saying? But she just fell short in her mission. And it's just because I wasn't as fully accessible to her as she may have wanted.
Hey, but she wanted you to trick on shit that you ain't trying to trick on.
Right. And here's the thing, right? Like a lot of people need to understand that when you're in a relationship, you can't expect that the person that you're with is going to be a mind reader. Now, I had no issues with helping her on certain things, but if you don't tell me that you need assistance, how am I supposed to know?
Yeah, but some of these chicks want 100% of your pockets.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't have shit to pay for and shit to do. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, you see, in those type of situations, I tell them straight up, like, listen, I already got one child that I take care of. I don't need to take on another. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not trying to be a partner and you just trying to be a liability, then give me your social security so I can write you off on my taxes and get that child credit. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just ridiculous. Like when I see a lot of women say things like that, I always pay attention to who's saying it, and I watch and I see that they're alone. Ain't nobody's trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like what kind of dude is gonna be with that type of chick? A drug dealer? You know what I'm saying? Now we don't have too many of those these days, so how they survive? You know what I mean? Like, for real. And then the ones that want dudes to pay for them, they're usually old dudes. They get sugar daddies, and they thinking that they sliding by in that situation. But newsflash, sweetheart, Viagra exists. So some don't want to smash.
Word. Boy, he gonna take you to court.
You know? So yeah, but yeah, that was my story, man. That's one of the stories I dealt with when I learned that I got cheated on. You know, and then, you know, she swore up and down that she was a great catch. You know, she even attempted on trying to get back with me thereafter. Like, you know, if my birthday came around, she had invited me to her crib and said she was gonna fry chicken for me, because it's been, at that point in time, it was like a long time before I ever had fried chicken. I didn't even know how to fry chicken. Now I know how to fry chicken on my own, you know, because my mom's told me, like, yo, learn to cook so you're not dependent on a woman for your survival. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I learned how to fry chicken on my own. Hey, sound like we got an audience over there.
Word. He trying to tell his story.
I see. But yeah.
Like these bitches.
But yeah, you know, she fried me up some chicken, had some Hennessy for me, you know, and she topped me off, and we got it on. Next thing I know, she's talking about, let's take another try at it. So I was like, nah, I can't do that. How I look at my family bringing you around? You crazy?
Word.
Needless to say, she kicked me out the crib, but I was alright because my belly was full. I had some Henny in my system, and my nutsack was empty.
Exactly.
But that's what she get for hustling backwards.
Word.
Yeah, man. So what about you? What's going on with you? What? Share a story.
So my situation happened during the holidays. One of the family fun times. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I was staying with this chick, and you know, I came, and being that we didn't live too far from my mom's, I came to my mom's house for Thanksgiving, hanging out with the family.
Okay.
Drinking, eating, and this is Thanksgiving, so you know, we doing it up.
All right.
But I think I forgot my iPod in the house.
You're trying to be the DJ for the night.
Yeah, and so I went back and get it. Being that she had the empty crib and she knew I was going out, I come home and she got the next nigga laying in the fucking bed. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So, you know, I'm tight, I'm heated. I pace around for a while.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask. When you got to the crib, you said you paced around. Did they know you saw at this point?
Nah, they was asleep. They was in the bed.
Ooh.
Oh, but here's the fucked up shit. Because, you know what I mean? I thought I was gonna have a good day. Because not only is the fact that it's Thanksgiving, but when I walked over there, I got to see a shooting star fall out the sky and shit.
Oh man, did you make a wish?
Yeah. I mean, I wish for happiness, and of course it didn't happen. Me. Because it's fucking me.
Shooting star said, "Fuck your happiness. Watch what happens, motherfucker."
It's stomping me out and shit. And it's crazy because me and this dude that was standing at the bus stop, he seen it too. And we both looked at each other like, "Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy." So I make it to the house, open the door. I grab my shit and then I go in the room because it's mad quiet. Niggas is knocked out, like they just had a crazy session. Like, oh shit.
But wait, whoa. Another question. Was there a rubber in there by?
I have no idea. I wasn't looking for that.
Ah,
I wasn't looking for that, but yo, I was hot because like you said, you went backwards. Like she was trying to make you go backwards.
right.
This situation happened because I went backwards. I usually don't go backwards. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And because she did some foul shit before we broke up, and then somehow she weaseled her way back in, and I usually don't let that happen, but it is what it is.
Right.
And so I took a broom handle and bashed him in the head. And he got up screaming, and she was like, "Oh my God, what the fuck? What are you doing? Why you hit him? When you hit him, he ain't do nothing." I'm like, "What the fuck? I'm supposed to hit you?" I'm like, "What the fuck? I'm supposed to hit you?" And she was like, "No, what?" I'm like, "Yo." And then he's looking at me. I'm like, "Yeah, flex was good." And I'm standing over him, and he wouldn't do nothing because he knew I had the upper hand.
Right. I mean, shit, you
And
had
he's
a
a-
fucking stick in your hands.
Exactly, and he's probably already concussed. He's probably dizzy as shit.
Damn,
So-
son, he done got his balls emptied, so you know he was weak. And you hit him over the head. Man.
Word. So she's like, "Yo, you gotta get out. You gotta get out." I was like, "Word, I gotta get out." So I was like, "All right, fuck it, I'm out." I took his sneakers, his fucking J's too. I forgot what
Wallet in
number
it?
they was, but huh?
Wallet was in it?
I wish.
Ah. Okay.
Well, I took his sneakers, and then like I'm walking around the hood with a pair of sneakers in my hand.
Yeah.
I could have sold them shits.
Okay.
And it's funny because I'm trying to think like, damn, how the fuck did he get home? Because I never gave him shit back.
Right. So what did
I
you do with the
fucking,
sneakers?
After walking for like a whole mile, because I walked like a whole radius, and I walked from like damn. I walked to Harlem.
Yeah.
And then walked back around, back to my mom's house. And I ended up throwing them shits in the fucking river off the bridge on 145th Street, 149th Street bridge.
Okay.
Then, by then I had cooled off, but I was still heated.
Yeah, son.
So, yeah, it was crazy.
I see. I mean, damn. All right. So let me ask. Do you think that was their first time doing this?
Nah, I don't think so.
Ah, man. So I guess that means you spent like large amounts of times out the crib.
Well, not out the crib, but like she would go like out with her work friends because he worked at where she worked.
Oh, word.
Yeah. And it's crazy because some of her friends used to come over. Some of her friends from her job used to come over, and they just look at me all weird and shit. Like they knew what was going on at work, but I don't know shit.
Scandalous.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. So it was there like an aftermath? Like what happened? Like did you ever talk to her or?
Oh well, I mean we're cool now, and they're still together.
Ooh, man.
But it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't wish them ill will now. But it's just the fact that you wasted my time for that bullshit.
Right.
Like you made me go backwards. Like you begged me to go backwards, and I hate going backwards. For you to do the dumb shit.
Right. So not to pry too much, but being that you and this lady are cool again, you ever see homeboy?
Oh yeah. We speak every now and then.
Yeah, man. I don't know if I could ever let it go if a dude bashed me over my head. We cool. Nah. And then you threw my sneakers. Wait, what kind of sneakers were they?
J's. That's the thing. Like I don't fully trust them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
so you think you
like
down for the setup?
He might try to, he might try to pounce, but I'm always ready, just in case if he try to pounce. Fuck it, I'm not gonna be off my P's and Q's and shit.
Word, don't let him knock you off your pivot, homie. Shit, damn, son. That sounds like some real heartbreak shit right there.
Yeah, matter of fact, and talking about this made me think about another situation with the chick out in Queens. Why that shit went sour. Besides me fucking her toilet up.
Wow. So wait, hold on. You got another?
Yeah. I don't know if they did anything, but you know what I mean? But this chick had a daughter. And, her daughter used to love me, you know what I mean? Every time I came over. Like I said before, like, I don't know if I ever told you, but I used to go out there every weekend. But I think I told you in that story where I fucking the toilet. I used to go out there every weekend. So her daughter knew I was coming. So one time before I got there, her baby daddy knocked on the door. Her daughter was like, Mommy, Sean's at the door. Oh, he didn't like that. You mean
every night's at the door?
Yeah.
You're gonna out yourself.
It doesn't matter. Well, shit, my Facebook say my name. It don't matter. You can follow me at Sean Every Night Townsend.
Right.
Even though I'm on Facebook jail, just wait for the reply. But yeah, you know. So, and it's crazy because I met him before that happened, and he was cool with me. Because you know, as a father, you want to meet who's around your kids.
Right.
But he was cool with me. He just didn't like the fact that she was more excited to see me than him.
Ooh.
So I think he made it his personal business to sabotage. Because I think like 2 or 3 weeks later, I come over and, you know, I come through the house, see these big ass Timbs on the floor. I'm like, the fuck? This is like a size 12, size 13.
Wow, whoa. Okay. So what happened?
I look in the room, your man sleep in the bed.
Where's she?
I'm like, no, she opened the door for me.
Wait.
Well,
if she living foul, why the hell she let you in?
Why did he sleep?
And this is your chick.
I mean, not my chick. This is somebody.
You know what I mean.
But,
Your
yeah,
joint. This is your joint letting you in, right? And she know that hopefully is sleep.
Is in there sleep. If you know I'm coming, wake this motherfucker up.
Wow. So wait, what was the excuse? Nothing happened. He just took a nap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing happened. He just took a nap. I'm like, but you know I'm coming. I'm out. I'm out. She's like, no, wait, I'll wake him up. Nope, I'm out. Fuck this. Like, yo,
yeah, I'm sure.
that makes no sense. Every weekend I come, and you know this, because you want me to come every weekend, but yet, he sleep, shoes off, snoring in your bed. fuck up was the thing?
Wow.
I'm out.
Yeah, that's even that suspicion is something to make you know not want to
Exactly.
trust.
Even if you ain't do nothing, it's just the fact that this nigga sleep half naked in your bed.
Right. Oh man, that's crazy. So ever spoke to her again?
I don't really think so. But even if you ain't do nothing, he still sleep in your bed sweating. So now we're gonna lay down in his sweat. Like,
Yes, man.
what?
Yeah, she wildin'. You wildin'. Damn, bro. So, I mean, I guess I could go with my second story. See, now at this point when I was dealing with this, you know, I was still getting I was still exploring the world of dating. You know what I'm saying? So I was still pretty wet behind the ears. I wasn't a virgin, but I was still learning, you know, how to maneuver through certain types of situations and doing a lot of stupid shit, right? So this particular chick, she lived out in Queens, Left Rack City to be exact, right? So
Wait, left what?
Left Rack City.
The fuck is? Where's that?
Never heard of Left Rack?
Left rack or left first?
Left Rack, where Noriega's from.
Nah, never
Wow.
heard
Hey.
that.
Anyway,
Maybe I'm just too old.
Nah, man. If you was listening to Noriega, he always say Iraq, Left Rack, whatever. Anyway,
Yo, all I heard him say was what?
alright, so Left Rack City is in Corona, Queens. Anyway, so I go over there now. Anybody who know Left Rack, you know, like the main strip is where everything happens. That's where all the no good nicks are. And then on the highway side, that's like the quiet side where all the good people at. Anyway, you know, us dudes from the other boroughs, we always look at chicks from Queens as being those girly girls that you always want and desire, and that comes from coming to America, you know. Anyway,
Word.
I'm talking to
Get
this
you a
chick.
Lisa McDowell.
There you go. So I'm talking to this chick, and like for a while, I used to feel funny when I would come up in the building. As it turns out, this chick, her ex, lived in the building. He used to hang out in front of the building with his goons, smoking blunts, rolling dice, and he pointed me out to him one day. So he knew who I was coming in the building every time. So at some point, she had revealed to me that homeboy and his people was following me as I was walking back to my bus to go home. You know, so I'm like, yo, why you just now telling me this? Why you not telling me who this cat is? Oh, it ain't nothing. He's harmless, blah, blah. I'm like, he's harmless, but he got...
But he's following you, though.
Right, and he got...
That's not harmless. That's means to harm.
Exactly. And he's not alone. He has a crew of dudes. You know? So,
He's harmless, but his mans might be fucking loony.
exactly, son. And that's the thing. And mind you, at this point in time, you know, I think I'm only 21. So I don't really know. I'm like 22, 23. So I don't really know, you know the world that well. And if I get jammed up, it's not like I can call my homies because one, I ain't even have a cell phone at this time. I'll be done. So when I found that out, I told her like, nah, you gotta start coming to my crib. So boom, right? What happened was, we end up breaking up at some point, right? Now, this isn't technically her cheating on me, but it was foul nonetheless. She did two fucked up things. Now, the first one was after we broke up, she hits me up and tells me, "Oh, misses me, blah blah blah." So we get to talking on the phone, but that was it. So then she tells me, "Yo, I never did anything on New Year's Eve." I was like, "Okay, so what you got in mind?" She was like, "Yo, I want to come over and bring in the New Year with you." I'm like, "All right, cool, no
Nah,
problem."
she thinks she's slick because you know the myth behind that. If whoever you spend the New Year's coming in with that's the person you staying with at least for that year.
Well, check
She
it.
try to get you.
Tried, but she tried, but her whole side took over, right? So boom, right? We watching. I don't know if you remember how BET used to have the little New Year's Eve party on, or that they would show leading up to the countdown.
Yeah.
So at this point, Fabulous is performing, and he's doing I Can't Deny It, Big Dog. And the thing is, when he says from the north to the south to the east to the west, come on. The thing is, when he tried to do it with his hands, so he did north, south, but he did east and west wrong. So I told her, and she was like, "No, he did it right. That's Fabulous. He ain't gonna mess up." Like she was on his cock like that, like she was a cock shot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Yo." So we got into this little heated argument over it. I even pulled out a compass to show her that he was wrong, but yet she was standing wrong and strong. Cool, not a problem. She goes in my room, I stay in the living room. The countdown happens, so she's pissed off, I'm pissed off. At like 2 o'clock in the morning, I end up going to bed and she's in bed with me. Yo, tell me why this chick jumps on her phone and she's texting somebody. Boom, boom, texting while laying in the bed next to me. Next thing I know, she gets up, gets dressed like, I'm gonna leave. I'm like, what? She's like, I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I gotta go see my brother. No, hey,
At 2 in
word.
the morning.
Right. So when she left, I was like, yo, you really gonna do this? I was like, you think I'm stupid? You really gonna do this? She's like, what? I'm gonna go see my brother. As soon as she walked out the door, she was trying to say bye, and I just go on her face like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you're a fucking smut. Get out of here. So boom, I already know what she was doing. She was texting the next man while she's in my bed. Foul shit right there. Tipped off to go get some dick in the middle of the night. I'm like, you know what? She ain't my girl, so I can't really fully be mad, right? So I didn't hold that to her. So she comes over, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 months later, apologizing, wanting to mend the fence, so to speak, right? So she gonna be like, yo, let's go get something to eat. I'ma pay, but we gonna go rent a movie from Blockbuster. You gonna pay, and we gonna go back to your crib and watch the movie. So we do all of that. We get back to the crib. We watch the movie. Now she picked out a movie that I knew she wasn't into, but I knew what that was about. She picked out a corny movie, boring. So while we watching this movie, next thing I know, she started rubbing up on the Jimmy. I'm like, okay. So we start.
She wanted that Steve milk, huh?
Exactly. So we start getting it in, and the thing is, now mind you, this was an ex of mine. Now let's keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. When you with an ex, and you're comfortable to the point where you and her are not using rubbers. When you start back up, do you reach for that rubber?
Oh yeah, fuck that.
See, you do, but most dudes that are 22, 23 will not. And I was one of those guys. So I did not reach for the rubber. And as soon as I was about to slip in, she told me, nah, go get the rubber. I was like, oh, okay. Then I came to my senses. And I was like, you know what? It's been almost a year since she and I have had sex. So who knows where she's been, and she don't know where I've been. So I have to actually commend her on that and give her kudos. So while I'm in it, I'm stroking it out. She starts trying to have a conversation with me. I'm like, what? Yeah, she's like, oh, you missed this. You want this back. She She was like, "Oh, you ready to try to come back? You want me, baby? You trying to be my man again?" I'm like,
that's too. She's too fast with that, yo. She didn't let you marinate in it.
right. So I told her straight up, like, listen, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm not trying to be in a relationship at this point. So she's like, all right, get off me, get off me. I'm like, yo, we didn't finish. I don't care. She gets dressed and she bounced. So I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Right? Now, after that situation, right, she invites me to come over to her crib because she was still trying to get back with me. And at the time, I wasn't seeing nobody, so I went over to the crib with no intentions on ever having sex with her. So we sitting there, we watching this movie being John Malkovich, and there's a little knock at her door. So the chick tips out to the hallway, and she's gone for like 40 minutes, son. So I'm like, well, what the fuck is going on? So I get up, and mind you, I'm about to open up the door to see what's up. I didn't do that. I listened to the door. She's out there tongue kissing some dude and saying all kinds of nice stuff to him. So I was like, all right, whatever. I just sat my ass. Yo, I dead ass just sat my ass back down. Like, you know what? That ain't my business. Whatever. Right? I say all that just to let you know how scandalous this chick is. So I end up going home. So then maybe a week or two later, she calls me up. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, yo, I don't know what to tell you, but I think you need to get tested. I was like, wait, what? She's like, yo, I got gonorrhea. I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm like, so wait, why are you calling me about that? She was like, because I'm not sure if I got it from you or from another guy. I was like, wait, so you came to my crib, let me, have sex with you, and thank God you made me put on a rubber, but you was also having sex with another guy at the same time. Yeah, I was. I was like, what's up with you? So then she goes on to tell me that the guy that she was smashing out was a dude who was fresh out of prison. So I'm like, okay, so you have raw sex with a dude out of prison, right? And then damn near jeopardize my health. Why? For your own selfish gain? To be with me, but yet have this dude on the side? Like, nah. So I ran and got myself checked. I was cool. I was clean. No problems with me. I called her up, cursed her out, never spoke to her again. I was like, yo,
this should have been on the herpes episode.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I mean, that was just straight scandals. Like, I couldn't believe
J-Steed, the man with the most scares.
Yeah, listen.
You talk about me. Oh shit, I'll put on.
I mean,
doesn't seem like it.
I was just about to say, I mean, you got a few little spermies running around in this world, son. So yeah.
Yo, oh my god. I'm not even gonna discuss that.
Yo, son, like I said, that shit scared the fuck out of me. And the thing is, if you met this girl, you thought she was like one of the sweetest people in the world, but those be the ones, man. Those be the ones.
Those be the one that's sucking you in.
Yep. Exactly. So, no, I mean, I kind of started. I guess you could say I kind of let bygones be bygones. So, we cool today. We're friends on Facebook. So I see she did a complete 180 in life. Not out there whoring.
Yeah, that's because she got that Rhea though.
Oh, she had 2 kids after that. Had with some dude. I mean, one of I guess
but they came out with Rhea on their foreheads.
Dude. True, but I mean, yeah, she had kids with some dude. I guess he's one of your cousins or something.
Wow. One of my cousins.
Yeah, he's light skinned.
Wow.
Yeah, well, hey, that's
The
what it is.
dark-skinned Mossman strikes again.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, man, that's my stories with finding out that I got I guess you could say cheated on or just done dirty. Because I mean, out of all of the relationships I've been in, I can honestly say I hope I never actually officially got cheated on. Well, I did, but the first one. But any of the others, I really hope I didn't get cheated on in those situations.
Yeah, because they say we bad, but they do some shit, man.
Oh, women are devious. You know, like you will never know. You will never know until like if one of their friends say or they just whip up on some real sloppy shit. But when it comes down to
This
it,
is why, like, I'm trying to chase after different things, man. I'm not trying to chase something that appears to be ratchet as hell, man. I don't want no parts of that.
yeah, you know what I mean. If you're a man of quality, so why would you want something that you gotta shoot for better than that? Like a lot of them joints I be seeing in the streets, I always wonder to myself, how do they end up in situations? How do they end up having kids? Like why are people laying down with these people?
Because they look good, but that's not enough anymore, man.
Yeah, it's not at all. Yeah, well, so I guess we can get to the point of our wrapping. So what's your takeaway with it?
Strap up all day, every day. Well, in my case, every night.
Good use of the name. Good use of the name. So yeah, I have to agree with that. I co-sign on that totally. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable, feel secure, if you don't feel like bouncing, then make sure you strapped up at all times, man, because you never know. And then on top of that, we might be on the verge of a new STD, man. You heard about this?
What's this?
The Corona clap.
Corona clap. Corona clap.
You be laughing, but the thing is that might be real for real, because they saying not so much is known about the COVID-19, the corona, that scientists are speculating that it could possibly be transmitted through sexual transmission.
Interesting.
Yeah, so just be careful for all our listeners and viewers. Be careful, because somebody might have had the corona, and then they say what is it? They're in recovery, and we don't know if it means it's out of their system completely.
Well, right now my quarantine actually consists of Palmala, so
If that's what it takes to be safe, ain't nothing to be shameful about, man. Do what you gotta do to be safe in these streets.
I know Palmala ain't cheating. That'll be gay.
Bird. So, with that being said, I'm sure our listeners have taken notice that there's only two of us on the show at this point. So from here on out, at random times we'll be having featured guest hosts. So look out for that. We will be starting with some former Rap Pack Radio hosts. So be on the lookout for that. And we might be featuring some new segments, like what did you call it? Every night's unnecessary questions.
Nah, just Mr. Every Night's Unnecessaries.
There you go. All right. So with that being said, I am the dark-skinned marksman, J-Steed.
Mr. Every Night, the problem solver, the holder of the Infinity Stones.
And this was Rap Pack Media. Good night.